Welcome to Layn, Avail University. My name's Conrad Layn. We're going to go into detail on when's the best time to sell your Avail car. This really depends. I don't want to give you a cookie cutter strategy because it really depends on your perspective, mentality, risk tolerance. There's a lot of other multi-factors that you have to deal with. So let's knock it all out. So I'm going to give you a methodology and way to process thought and more of a mental strategy you can use in any circumstance and situation. Doesn't matter how much the car is worth and how much it's not worth. Let's get right into it. Anyways, we all know this is a black swan event, meaning if you don't know what black swan event means, it just means an unpredictable, unforeseen time that events occurred that we didn't expect. That's the car market. Typically, cars depreciate and usually depreciate pretty badly, especially in the rental car game due to mileage. They prematurely age. This is one of the few times in history, a black swan event, that cars are worth more than ever before. You could buy a used car, it's worth more now. You could buy a new car, it's worth more next month or next year. Crazy. I have a Tesla on the Turo platform, a completely different platform. It's worth way more than what it was when I first purchased it. Crazy. So the point is, this is a time where all my cars are worth more, typically I sell them all more than what I actually bought them for. Crazy. So the point is, and if you have a lease, crazy, you can actually lease out and get and make money off selling your lease. It's crazy time. But the point is, I digress. The way you figure it out, you have to find out what the profit is. People make the mistake of trying to pinpoint when the exact right time is. Should it be 1 year? Should it be 2 years? Should it be after the lease and I'll exit into another lease? Or wrong way to think. Black swan event or not, you're supposed to think about the profit. Do the math. Do your homework at the end. Figure out what can you do to figure out how much you're making per day, per month, how much the car is worth currently, and minus your expenses. That's it. That's the formula. That's one of the simplest. There's so many other formulas you can use, but that's one of the most basic formulas you can use. What your expenses are, minus the income, what's your net, and then add that to what your vehicle value is. If your vehicle went up, that means it's just a seller's market, and at this point you can make money just by selling your car without even putting it on the Avail platform. And that's good. You're in good position. If your car is worth more, that means you make more. If your car is worth less, but it's still depreciated, that's fine. But you made a certain amount of income, or it's more than what the car was when you first purchased it. That's a seller's moment. That's an indicator. It's up to you. Everyone has different ideologies and perspectives, and that's my perspective. But that's what works for me. I figure out what my expenses are, what my income is, deduct that, subtract it, becomes my net. What's left over my net, I add that to what, say, the Kelley Blue Book value is, for example, or what the car is worth. And at that point, if it's more than what I got it for, it's a seller's point. Now, if I keep the car, great, I'm still winning. But the point is, a lot of people have a hard time figuring out when the right time is. You want to sell it at a point where you get back what you got and that much more. You want to profit past that, not just what the car is worth exactly. You want to try to profit over that, but you have to take into account the money you've made from income plus what the car is worth now, especially if it depreciated. That kind of inflated a bit. So mentally, okay, even though say I got it for $10,000, it's worth $5,000 now, but I made $12,000 in income, for example. It's a good seller's time. Now, if I don't sell, that's fine, but at least I have an indicator. You know what I mean? The goal is to make profit. That's the point. But anyways, love you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Welcome to Layn, Avail University. Love you guys. Currently now. Peace.